Greetings you people, and hello my keen. How is it going and how has it been? This is Briarstone and I'm bringing you more Fallout roguelike. This one is going to be serious. The last one was not as serious. We're going to create a character that we are going to indeed try to keep alive as long as possible. As per the roguelike rules, we will have permadeath, so if you get really attached to this character and he ends up dying, well, that's just par for the course. First things first. Yeah, get some tunes going on up in here. Now, we need to do this Vitomaggart Vicar Tester. We're going to do the special options, the strength, the perception, endurance, charisma, intelligence, agility, as well as luck. Now, I'm going to make a sort of average character, I do believe, and pretty much all of that I'm going to throw into this character is going to be as per request. Someone who has been watching a lot of my roguelikes has sent me a very detailed, what's the word I'm looking for? A very detailed portfolio, I guess, of sorts that he wants the character to be like what we're about to create in particular. So, first things first, for strength, he requested that we have 6. And perception also requested that we have 6. Endurance, again, we're going to be hardy, as we're going to have 6. Now, charisma, we're going to keep mostly average. And then the intelligence, we're going to go to gifted. And as well as our agility, we're going to go up towards cat-like. And of course, luck, since we don't have any more points, we're going to leave as is. On a coin flip, 50-50 chance for something great to happen. Or something very bad to happen. So that's what we have at the end of it, 6665665. 665. And we're done. That computer over there looks mighty interesting. I think that's good. I think we should go check it out. Now, second thing on the menu, we have a name. And the name is going to be, as soon as I can get it to erase courier there, is going to be Martin Garner. Not Gainer. Takes it a second to catch up with what I am typing. Martin, space, Garner. Thank you, sir. Martin Garner. Now, what kind of character are we creating? They are going to be a survivalist, which I find a little humorous in that we are playing a roguelike and we are trying to create a survivalist. It's just a little bit ironic in some ways, but let's get on with the face, shall we? Facecraft. Now we have sex as a male. I think Martin is generally a male's name, so we're going to keep him male, as well as Caucasian. And what do we have now? One of the stipulations for his face was that he be pale and young-ish. So we're going to give him a little age, but not much. He's still rather young-looking. And we're going to customize the tone of his skin. Flushed? I don't know. Shade. Pale. How pale? He must cover up a lot in the Mojave. Flushed a bit? No. We're gonna take the blood out of his cheeks just a touch, and we're gonna call that relatively good, I would say. Eye color, I'm gonna keep, well, I don't know, blue. Blue seems good. Backing up. Next, hairstyle. Let's give him something a little bit more, protective of his head. We need a little bit more hair, and the pompadour, I don't think, seems exactly like a survivalist hairstyle, because there's a lot of product that goes into keeping your hair like that. And I don't think a survivalist would actually tend to his hair that much. Nevertheless, I don't think he'd even have a mirror, actually. So, waster. Wow, that's kind of weird. Balding, well, that would definitely make it easy to keep your hair managed. Comb over. No, please. Smooth wave. No. How about a shaggy suave? Buzz cut. Pterosaur? No. Punked? No. Warhawk? Eh. Again, a lot of product. The Unsettler. That looks Blastback. Or the Unsettler. Blastback. Bedraggled. Or Bedraggled. I guess is how you say that. High riser. No, I think I'm gonna settle with the unsettler. Done, like so. Hairstyle, hair color. Let's give him custom chocolate. Is that actually a color? Alright then, he's gonna have chocolate hair. How's that? And we're done because he does not have a beard. That was another stipulation. No beard. So youngish, pale, no beard. I think that is the character we're going to go with. Certainly. Now, what else do we have on our character creation agenda? Disposition. Disposition is not something that we have to technically do. However, I like doing disposition because just as soon as I do disposition, we get a little bit more of an insight on what the character is. So, or basically, what his choices could end up being as well. The ends justify the means. Technically, anything after life is a balancing act. Anything after that, down in here, these last three are considered more... I don't think evil is the proper word, but it is along those lines. And anything above life is a balancing act is typically more good. Now, as a survivalist, I think usually we're right in the middle. I mean, dog eat dog, you know, it's one of those situations, survival of the fittest. And you generally just make decisions, not good, not evil, but just based on what keeps you alive, what gives you a better spot in the world, I guess I should say. Life is a balancing act. Let's do that. Now, proficiencies. Proficiencies is going to be sort of the end game for this character. To put it lightly, whatever 3 skills that I tag, once I bring them up to 100, which is the max points that you can put into any skill, once it reaches 100, then we win the game. Okay, makes sense? Alright, now what would a survivalist have? Stipulated would be guns. Guns certainly would be something to look into. As well as survival, definitely, there we go, get my tongue straight. Definitely should be clicked. Survival. And we have one more to do, so let's do repair. Repair certainly seems like, again, a survivalist skill. So we're done. Excellent. Activate the terminal once more. Weapon preference. Now, rifles are heavier. Shotguns are heavier. Anything that happens to weigh you down diminishes your chances of survival in the wasteland. At least, we're going to say that for this character. So we're going to go pistols and SMGs. One hand on my gun, one ready to throw open a door. Or in our case, as a survivalist, it could be throwing open a door or swinging it shut as quickly as possible. I like that idea too. Anyway, back. Swinging it shut and throwing chairs and tables and refrigerators in front of it to escape. Sounds like a good idea to me. Now, traits, we're not going to do any traits. It was stipulated that we do not pick up traits, so we're going to be traitless. Okay? History. History is also something that we don't have to do anything about, but I like history because it kind of gives us an idea for story. Where did this person come from? Here's a little bit of a background. Now let's do some storytelling and figure out who this character is. If you have not been involved in the storytelling on my videos before, I invite you to do so for this character named Martin Garner, and he is going to be Brotherhood of Steel? Followers of the Apocalypse. Survivalist. Why would he leave a group to make it out on his own there? Unless, of course, he felt it was necessary because perhaps the group that he was with went down or was going down and he decided to abandon ship, so to speak. Could be. Followers of the Apocalypse. Let's choose that one. Now, to be a follower of the Apocalypse, we could be a standard follower of the Apocalypse, or we can be an apostate. Actually, that sounds very interesting. Or we could be a doctor. Survivalist, doctor. Indigenous liaison. I'm still thinking. Doctor. Interesting choice, because I want to see what you guys come up with. You aren't just a follower, you're a doctor, through and through. You even had to take that old oath from before the war and keep it close to your heart. Your skill in the medical sciences are matched by few. Plus 15 medicine, plus 15 science, plus 1 intelligence. However, due to your oath, no matter how hard you try to justify it, you can't bring yourself to fight to the fullest. So it's minus 20 all combat skills. Ooh. In addition, being an actual doctor comes with its perks, including being accepted by all major factions. After all, true medical professionals are rare to come by in this wasteland of a world. It's very interesting. Now I'm starting to wonder, I'm starting to question if I should be a doctor. Again, being a survivalist, having the medical profession is quite good. And if it's not just for the fact that we are accepted by all major factions because of that. The Apocalypse, 2 trust points toward Auld Lang Syne quest, starts with plenty of doctor supplies accepted by all factions. Now that's also going to be sort of leading into our line of work. Perhaps how we make our money. Through scavenging as well as, say, rescuing people or saving lives. This could be very, very interesting indeed. Alright, let's go back. And back. Wealth. Now how do we start? Doctors make a pretty good amount of money. I'm going to say money to burn. Or should I? Above par. How many caps would we have? If we are a traveling doctor, people are always getting hurt. I'm thinking we're going to have some money to burn. I've got more than I need and proud of it. Back. It just makes sense. Start preference. Obviously the start preference is going to be alternate start. We're going to start randomly in the Mojave into some interesting place we don't know yet. It's going to be a random start. We're done with this. Also, in light of the whole survivalist idea too, we're not going to be allowed to wear any other type of armor except for light armor. We're going to use pistols and SMGs that are only of the caliber 9mm and 10mm. The largest caliber anything we're going to be able to use is a sniper rifle if we ever get one. And that sniper rifle is the only thing that we can carry that is going to be long arm. And of course, well, heavy caliber. So I think we're done, actually. I think we are done. Indeed we are. Now, again, stressing the story time. You guys have just witnessed a little bit of a backstory for this guy, follower of the Apocalypse and a doctor. Get to work on your stories. I very much look forward to seeing what you guys come up with. And of course, as always, I will put all these stories together. Little bits of everybody's story will hopefully get into the main story. I'll just kind of blend it together and make a very interesting character. We don't like cookie cutout characters for these types of games. We like somebody who has a past. We like real people. We like real people to die, basically. As weird as that sounds. Okay, so open the door and let's find out where we're going. You have not set up at least one of the secondary characteristics: traits, disposition, weapon choice, wealth. I thought we did. Please make sure you do not want to set any of these. Well then, I think I was pretty sure I did. Disposition, we said that life is a balancing act. Okay. I do remember doing that. The proficiencies we tagged, yes, we did. One of them, the weapon preference, we made sure that we did pistols and SMGs. Okay. And then what? History. No, I think we did everything. I am a little confused. I guess because we didn't do the traits. But we're not going to do traits. So let me out the door. Thank you. Let's find out where we are going. And then that will be the end of this character creation. We're going to find out where we're going to be, where we're going to start. Is it going to be someplace easy mode, or is it going to be someplace, well, rather terrible and hard to deal with? A random start location doesn't always give you the best of circumstances. We are right outside of here, wherever here is. Would we like to activate hardcore mode? Yes, of course. Oh. Now, I am trying out a new EMB. Oh, we are in Novac, aren't we? Yes, we are. We are in Novac. Wow, this is kind of a callback to one of our last characters, or the only character that we actually played seriously into Fallout RogueLike. I do believe he died in a facility over there called Repcon. Spoiler alert. Sorry about that. Anyway, this EMB is certainly washed out and very... what's the term? It gives me an uneasy feeling. It definitely looks post-apocalyptic. You guys give me your thoughts down below as to whether or not you think this is a good EMB to use. I've also tested it indoors, and it does keep my frames per second high enough so that the animation still is going to be beautiful. Now, I guess that said, we are all done. Novac! Novac is where we are. What time is it? How do we find out what time it is? Or does it even matter? You know what time it is? It's daytime. Oh, there we go. It's 8:25 in the morning. And we're going to see what we can do. I guess. We're going to cancel that. Let's take a look right quick into our items. I want to see what we have. Oh, we start with a straight razor. Okay. Submachine gun, Chinese pistol. Apparel. Lab technician outfit in reading glasses. I guess we look like a doctor right now. First aid. What do we have? Doctor's bag. This is excellent. Steady and stim packs. We are full of things to help heal ourselves. Well, and other people as well if we choose to do so. We've got plenty of rounds. Well, not plenty, but a fair amount. Let's take a look at our guy, shall we? Wow, he does look like a doctor. Oh man, he looks like a doctor. He's not a cold-blood killer. He's a healing man. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you did indeed enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more content such as this. And I guess you can see the little cracks in my glasses. Yeah, these glasses have dropped off his face a few times, or he's been punched in the face a few times. Seriously, who punches a man wearing glasses? Subscribe to the channel, guys, if you have not already subscribed. If you want to see more content such as this, and we will see you again later. Have a good day, have a good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Briarstone, signing out.